welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm doing something that I have never done on this YouTube channel at all. So, like, just 1 second. Now I can explain the video. Yay! So in today's video, we're doing a bunch of villager trading. I'm gonna have a profession. I'm gonna have a master villagers of every single job in Minecraft. How do you do that? You might ask. Well, there's 16 different. There's 16 different blocks that for villagers to have jobs for. And so if a villager is near one of these job blocks, one of these 16 jobs, if a villager is near one of these 16 job blocks, then they will have the job associated with that block. And if you have all the blocks, you can get all the jobs. I'm just explaining this to people who don't know how villager professions work. So my goal today is to get all the villager to have villagers, at least one villager profession of at least one villager to have one villager there are 16 different villager professions. So my goal is to have 16 villagers with all professions spread out evenly. With all professions, one for each. So how do I do that? So how do I do that? Why am I collecting all this wheat? The reason is, wheat allows you to breed villagers. Well, not wheat, but bread allows you. Bread, So I have 50 bread. Well, now I have 47 now. So how breeding works, you can actually breed villagers. So you need to get at least 2 villagers in like some sort of thing. Now there's a few methods you can use. If it's daytime, you can use if it's daytime, you can use you can use the profession tables. It's probably better to do it at night because at night you're able to have, because villagers are 100%, because villagers, they'll always follow the beds. Whereas sometimes with the profession tables, they don't always do it. Help! Why is this? There you go. So basically, if you, so yeah, that's how it works. And so how you do it? You put villagers into a box, and then how breeding works? You put villagers into a box that. It's probably best to do it at nighttime because you can always use beds to do it. So, whereas in the day, when you try to use smithing, when you try to use like the profession tables, it's gonna work. It's gonna work, but only to villagers who are but only with villagers that are about like that are nearby. Whereas with beds, villagers have some sort of sense that allows them to see beds like 200. I forgot this crafting table is here. That allows them to see like to know there's beds like 200, like 200,000 miles away. So maybe not 200,000 miles, but a good 20 or 30 blocks instead of like. So this is why I'm collecting all this wood and unfortunately destroying this guy's house in the process. I'm just explaining this for people. So you put the villagers into a box, and then you place down. You make sure you bring at least 2 villagers into the box. Then you place down 3 beds. And then, after you place those 3 beds, the reason you place 3 beds, it's two for the parents and 1 for the baby. And then you get those villagers. And then you give the villagers 3. And then you make sure the villagers are close by. You either put them into a thin little cage. You either put them into a small cage or use some boats or something. In Minecraft Java, you can use boats. Also, I learned in Minecraft Bedrock, you can't really put you cannot trap Endermen into boats. I learned that like 200 years ago. And then you give them you give them bread. You need to give them 3 bread because every villager has some sort of inventory. And they need to have at least 3 bread in that inventory, or That's the easy. That requires 9 wheat, but that's probably the easiest way to do it. So that means you have then you have a baby. And it requires 6 wheat. It requires 6 bread. It actually requires 6 bread. Sorry, Ordiger. It requires 6 wheat because you need to give each of them 3 wheat. I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, actually, so. So once that finishes, so once the baby grows up, then you can then you can do the process all over again. So step 1. So quick recap. So quick recap. 1. Step 1. Find a village. Step 2. Step 1. Find a village and 2 village. Find a village with at least 2 villagers. Step 2. Put them in a cage. Step 3. Make sure they're close by. Step 4. Give them wheat. And give them 3 bread each. And then they'll have a baby. Step 5. Wait. Step 6. Repeat 3 steps 3, 4, and 5 until you have enough villagers for your satisfaction. And that's why I have all of these. And that's why I've been gathering all of these blocks, because that's why I've been gathering a bunch of blocks, a bunch of wheat, and a bunch of materials. Actually, I haven't been able to get materials, but so let's get building. Let me just clear this area out. I'm using wood because it's the only material I have, and let's get started. Wow, that was really easy. I can add a fence with a carpet here, so that way I can get a fence here and put a carpet onto it. 16 profession blocks. I have a checklist to see how many, so that way I can see how many I've acquired. So right now, I have a brewing stand, a cartography table, and the smithing table. Brewing stand, cartography, smithing table. Yep. So I'm just gonna get this coal, so that way I can get that out of the way. So I don't. Okay, this is the biggest dropping that I've ever seen in Minecraft. Ah! 1 heart. I'll need this iron for more than just an iron pickaxe. I'm getting the block. I'm getting all of the blocks first, so that way. We want to check up on the chat. I forgot where the thing is. Let's start making sure the videos are uploaded.